Okay, the pharmacy carton. Little history of it was this dialogue showing the history of what they used to look like, kind of with some of this sectional piece in there. And now it's all the high-tech graphics that you now have. So this background is starting off right here. So this part is a new layer above it, just kind of building it up, finding that gray, filling it with that piece, taking off the dodge and burn tool, building it this way, shift keying so it goes outside the box, builds that section to it, reset the foreground to background, take a look, you're going to make these stripes through the quick mask mode, so selecting Q, the selection, create the first one, option delete, make sure that you're in the quick mask mode, take the move selection, let's try this again here, deselect that, marquee selection, redness of this piece. An option, as long as you do it in order, it all fills together. And the shift key, like I said, the computer is reading the spacing of that selection of the previous one in order to drop that down. Okay, when you hit Q again, or this icon here, it goes back into this mode. Takes into layer new, Command J is right here, and edit, transform, flip it horizontally, establishes that piece. So that's the section. Next one is the person. So when you take a look, this is before and after using the filter of sketch, changes across to the section of making it smooth. So filter gallery. Brings up the menu. Here's the person. Here it is in the stamp mode. So when you take a look, the smoothness adjusts the posterization of the figure. Light and dark adjusts the amount of shadow, so when you can take a look at trying to match that. Click OK. So now you have that cut out of that person. Then you have the hue saturation of this part to colorize the person with a blue tint. Okay, so when you take a look over here, to do this, they're having you in the saturation box. And this will give you the hue saturation kind of going right from the bottom here. I'm going to go hue saturation. You can go up in the menu at the top, but it changes it just slightly. So this is the part. The only trouble is you have to option and click so that it just interacts with the layer below it. So desaturation, hue, that type of piece brings that together. So it kind of goes along with that. So you can kind of lighten that up, desaturate it, so you can kind of get the shadowy effect of that part. And then to colorize it, need to add color to the overlay, so duplicate the layer and just put it for that silhouette that goes over the top. So here's the duplicated layer, the copy. I'm going to go above the hue saturation, reset it so it's just for that option to click onto that layer. Hide this one so you can see it. And then with this layer, picking a light blue, and option shift delete, fill just that layer with the blue. Make sure you have the blue selected. Okay, and then to show it below, here's the whole layer below it, is putting this on multiply under mode, and that puts her in there. So here's the piece. If this has to be modified, here's the value of this person here. So let's hide this one, double click on this one, here's the lightness of it. here's the layer, so it's a few layers above this. And if this is too bright of a blue, just Option Shift Delete down to that one. Very good. And then the lettering in the piece, this is just Helvetica. Hit ease on this one. So when you take the text tool, default it's a black to start off with. Type in the word. There it is. Stretch this out a little bit. Place it in the corner, stretch the corner across. Return, double click. You're going to fill this with a gradient. It's going to have bevel and emboss. Here's the color gradient overlay. That's the piece already set in there. Click OK. And to do the rest of the type, the easiest way is to just duplicate this. Turn off or go back into the effects for this one. Double click. Take off bevel and emboss and do a stroke. And you can click on the stroke. You can see it's white. Move that. Click OK. Grab a red. Option Shift Delete fills that red. Text tool, select all of this. Put it down a little bit. And just start typing it over. You spell it right. You see the text, so go under Window, Character. All ways to get the part, just kind of showing this part here. Put this at auto, click off of it so it resets itself. Select all of this part. And just increase this right here. So that sets the point size. If it's too big or small, just grab the corner. Looks pretty good. Option, duplicate. Take the text tool, select all of that. Take two kind of being funny there with the parts there. There's that. So you have all the type, everything. Just going to go ahead and locate the clock in Illustrator. Here's the clock. There's the shape, making the pi symbol. Rotating that across, and there's the circle. So edit, redo. There's the circle, a line, make them bigger. Take this, select just the rotation tool, make 12 of those. Make the pi shape. Draw a triangle, then draw a circle, intersect them, turn it red, take off the fill, send it backwards. Copy it, come into Photoshop, and just apply that. Paste this as pixels. Click OK. Make sure you got the right, make sure we grabbed it, didn't grab it. So close. Copy, tab into Photoshop, paste it in there, pixels, click OK. Shift key it down. Place this over here. Hit OK. Move that out of the way. Auto select, I grab that. Put that there. Window, workspace.